Hi there, this is David and welcome back to Let's Play Brave Story New Traveler. Today we are hot on the trail of some bandits that Yuno and Sogreth got mistaken for, so we're trying to clear their names. And Wataru and Mina have joined us, and batting practice is totally the way to go. I really want to save Mina's BP for healing. In fact, I probably should use some healing. I probably should have healed before I started this episode, now that I really think about it. But the batting practice is so good because it's a single target, or it's a single tech, but it deals damage as if it was a double tech, meaning that it multi-targets. It's our first multi-targeting single tech. So that's pretty nice. Anyway, head up north the very first path and keep on going up as north as you possibly can to get this treasure. What do we got? Ooh, a fortune diagram. That will create an accessory that will raise the drop rate, so that can come in really handy. Unfortunately, we can't make it right now, we just don't have the materials for it. Now, there's a lot of bandits around here. A lot of them, don't underestimate them because they do a ton of damage, like holy crap damage. Like, look at Mina. It's really bad how much damage they can do and how quickly they can do it. So let's go ahead and have these two go after them, and you heal yourself. Please don't die, please don't die. Thank you! Yeah, they can do, most enemies in here deal roughly between 20 and 30 damage per hit. So that could be really bad, and that can add up real fast. I don't think that I even equipped them with any accessories. I really probably should equip them with some accessories and things like that off screen. Anyway, go over here. And we have our final monster in here, the Perilous Sniper. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the monsters. We've seen them all in here. They're nothing that unique. Pretty much they just attack for the most part. Like, nobody has really any kind of special skills of note. It's just attack, attack, attack. So, that's what we're going to do here. Just take them out as the best way that you know how to, which for me is pretty much physical hits and healing. Because the physical hits, they do get extra attacks in, but don't worry about using your BP, number one, because you regain it back so fastly, or so quickly, I should say, but number two, because there are multiple healing and saving points in this dungeon, so just keep that in mind. Anyway, head down here, and we get a defense diagram. That will create an accessory for raising your defense, which could come in handy, but I don't think it's all that necessary. So one thing that I do want to show you is their equipment. You cannot move it, you can't change it, so, you know, I tried to see about, you know, giving them different equipment or something, but you can't, so don't even worry about it. Anyway, head back up on the main path, and we're going to head to the next area. Ignore the other paths, because they all lead to dead ends. So now we're on the mountainside path. Go up the first path, and check this little leaf pile. And yeah, we can search it real quick. And what do we get? The Fruit of Strength. Nice. Some leaf piles have holes, so you don't want to search those. They just damage you very slightly. So going up the main path, ignore that path right there. Just keep on going, and eventually we're going to get to our first save and heal points. Excellent. So yeah, go ahead and use that. And now we're going to head down this extraordinarily long path to get some treasure. At the end of the path, I'm just going to cut back to the save point, because it'll be easier to cut out the little jump back to the save point than like the 3 random battles that I'm going to eventually get into. Okay, so from here we're just going to follow this main path. At this fork, both paths up will lead you to the summit, but you want to take the second path up because the first one is pretty much just a dead end. And now we're going to get some more leaf piles. So what you want to do is examine the upper left leaf pile and then the lower right leaf pile. If you do examine the other two, you fall down a hole, and all it does is damage Tetsuya by about 10 damage. It doesn't damage the other party members at all, so it really doesn't matter. It's not that big of a deal. They really didn't make it punishing to search and explore, which is really nice on the part of the game developers. So over here, what do we have? Oh, a sleeping bag. Nice. And up here? Ooh, 933 gold, or Thames, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, now we're back at the other fork. Go over here and save. I highly, highly, highly recommend that you save. So I'm going to do that and meet you back in a second. make sure you're prepared because we have a boss gauntlet coming up. So, spoiler alert, but I really don't care. Check out the palette swapping that's going to be coming up really soon. It's pretty ridiculous. Just goes to show the budget for this game. Play the Highlander and the folks get dumb as bricks. What a load of chumps. Feel free to thank me anytime. Pretty good idea I had, eh? Swiping the rings from those new recruits from Lyris? You said it. After all, they had no other way to get to Vahadina except through us. Once again, I salute your foul and villainous mind. So this is your hideout. Don't you realize how much trouble you've caused Yuno and the others? Surrender right this instant. Who the heck are you? You don't look lost, which means you followed us. Huh. Now that you know where our lair is, we can't leave you alive. So long, suckers! Think you could scare us off with hackneyed TV dialogue? Come on, Tatsuya! Yeah, let's get 'em! Nice! So, here we're going to be fighting the bandits themselves, and as you might expect, the Waterkin has the high attack power, and the Mary, the Kitkin, has, let's use this, has healing abilities, so you really want to get rid of her because that healing really sucks. Also, with batting practice, if the enemy isn't within that square, it doesn't target them. So they have to be much closer together. So that's why batting practice is only targeting one or the other. It's not targeting both. So, that's kind of crappy. But I do want to use that BP to raise their attack. And we'll use, we could use this, the Half Pint Express. So we'll use all three of these just to show them off, see what we got going on here. And do some nice damage against all these guys. Bam! Look at that. And then here's the other one, Triple Axle. And this hits all monsters and it cancels actions, which comes in really handy as well, but it looks like the cancel didn't hit on them. There we go. He only did about, I would say, 5 more damage than Mary, so his attack power isn't that much stronger, but you do want to get rid of Mary ASAP. So you just attack, yeah, have all of them attack Mary right now to kind of raise up their BP, and then what I want to use is, there she goes. Wow, that was really quick. She has like no HP. Well, then again, I like went all out in the first round. I want to get their BP up, at least for Tatsuya and Mina, because their double tech targets all enemies, and it's so nice to use over and over and over again, alternating between them. Use it with Tatsuya one round, use it with Mina the other round, so that they can kind of gather back their BP. Well, that was easy. Huh. Very simple. Too bad there's a gauntlet coming up. Ugh. It's not that bad, though. Little punks. Alright, give it up. Return what you stole and maybe we'll let you off easy. Aw, for crying out loud. Who'd bring this brat pack home for? Uh-oh. Whoa, there's more! No wonder they were able to rob all these people, like, at all these different times. Why are they calling them half pints all again? Ugh, so weird. The North don't peddle in Anka, okay. If you say so, sure. What's going on? I'm seeing double. You dummies, stop talking smart and get them. These brats came here to take us to the slammer, or worse. What? Not if we got something to say about it. Yeah, and this fight is exactly the same as the last fight. As far as their abilities, everything's the same. I'm going to fast forward. Well, that was pretty easy. They were a little bit stronger, because each one is like a little tiny bit stronger, but nothing major. They're tough. Snotty little Brats. 2 sets of twins. That explains how you pulled off more than one robbery at once. Alright, you're coming with us to see Leonard. All 4 of you. You're such a child. What's so funny? Ever heard of a trump card? We saved the best for last. Ned, Ashley, come on out. Whoa! 3 of them? Holy crap!